Well, Tyler and Brian and your other idiot friends, thanks for visiting us at the campground last night, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Leaving raw chicken, garbage everywhere, being as possibly loud and disrespectful 15 feet from where we're all sleeping. Trashed everything, broke the other picnic table at the shelter. There was sand and dirt piled on this, and sticks and charcoal, and the rudest language you could possibly imagine. You guys are idiots. Your parents would be proud if they knew who you were here. I'll post what shelter this is. You left garbage, you left raw chicken, you were bragging about how the bears would come in tonight because you're leaving raw chicken behind next to the tents. You guys were a fine specimen, really representing your local area great. So appreciate meeting you guys and realizing, thank God most people aren't as stupid as you 4 or 5 kids. You're young adults, but you acted like you were 12. You know better, you even knew better, you even talked about leaving all the garbage because you burned all your bags so you couldn't carry it out. I could go on and on. It was 3 hours of them getting really drunk and smoking lots of pot in a state where it's not legal, building a fire while there's a fire ban. I mean, you name it. They, again, busted the picnic table down there, and just as disrespectful as you could possibly be, talking about just nasty stuff for hours on end. So thank goodness they left at 11 p.m. and gave us a few hours of sleep. So they, I had my tarp set up as you saw, and they were collecting firewood right next to my head, shining their light and, checking me out while, of course, I wasn't sleeping, but just idiots. So anyway, good morning all, and it's day 76, I believe. So rough start to the night and day, but it's going to be hot today. The sun has made an appearance, so we're going to try to make the most of it. And I'll share what I can today. We're going to pass Boiling Springs today. It's only about 12 miles from here. And then it's a 14-mile stretch with very limited water and no camping. So it may be another 26-mile day, although I was pretty worn out yesterday. All the heat and the ice cream and the chicken and so forth. So I had some cramps in my legs last night, so I'm going to be a little more careful on electrolytes. I stayed well hydrated, but I think I was missing some electrolytes. So let's pack up all this damp gear from another damp night and get rolling. Just had some oatmeal for breakfast, and as we cleaned up a little spot on the table from those idiots. So thanks, guys. And for reference, that's a James Fry shelter over there. So we're just staying at the little camping area right next to it. It's the end of April. It's almost May. So if you know Tyler and Brian and his group of idiots and all the laws they broke last night and all the moral bullshit, excuse my French, but it's a bit terrible. Anyway, thanks Tyler, thanks Brian, appreciate it, man. One last rant and I'll move on. Did I mention that Tyler, the drunkest and highest of them all, bragged all night that he had one of the 2 cars. So when they left at 11 last night, he was one of 2 severely drunk and high drunk drivers out on the roads last night on a Sunday night. Keep making your parents proud, guys. World's a better place with you guys in it. This morning's much needed moment of zen. Pretty cool. The locals are using the dead fallen to make the logs and different stuff they need for the bridge and other things, I guess. Nice little milling action. That's State Road 120. That's where the idiots last night were talking about meeting and joining to be able to go up to James Fry shelter. Notice they left their trash all the way down to the road. Got some chip bag there. What a lovely group of guys. Guessing they parked beside the road and came up to harass everyone up there. Oh well, we're gonna head this way though. We'll get back to positive stuff today. And there's the trail, of course, right through the rocks. It's a little bigger than it looks. And they're having fun zigzagging through these big rocks. Georgia, Maine, that away. Thanks for the clarification. I guess we go over those. Maybe go around. Playing on some more rocks. Hey everyone, it's a little after 11 in the morning. It's already in the mid 80s right now, 83 I think. Drinking as much as I can, but I'm getting behind the curve, so the next water source coming up, just got to stop and drink and rest and cool off. And I knew that would be the battle today. I'm a bit of a sweater, even after losing 40 pounds. So I usually cannot drink enough to keep up with the sweating, so and today's no exception. And it's only going to get hotter for the next couple hours, so I got to slow down for a little bit, and I'm ready for the cold. Maybe now you understand why I started in February. Try to make some ground and lose some weight while it's still cool out. Anyway, let me find a trail and get down to some water. I'll see you in a bit. All right, getting close to Boiling Springs. Getting ready to head out into this, around this farmer's pasture here. Not sure what he's growing or getting ready to grow, I'm not sure. Got a nice John Deere tractor, tilling it up. All right, after we cross the road, we've got a little dirt road walk to this next blaze right here. And we'll go through this grass field here. I'm guessing there's a trail. Now I see why there's 14 miles of flat walking after this, because I don't see any hills. They're a long way away. All right, Appalachian Trail Campground. This is right on the edge of Boiling Springs. It's also called, I don't know, backpacker camp, something like that. But we're just heading over to Boiling Springs, get off the feet for a few. My feet are killing me today. It was just so rocky early on. But anyway, and lots of road walking and hard stuff. So I'll go over here and get off the feet and have a bite to eat and keep moving. All right, we'll cross the railroad tracks and follow this bridge over into Boiling Spring. See some white blazes up here, and Bob's already over the bridge there. This little residential area, Boiling Springs on the water, is beautiful. Here's dinner tonight. Close your ears, girls. Yeah, I know, I'm just kidding. Here's the ATC Mid-Atlantic Regional Office. You can register here for your hike also, but it's just a regional office, and the water is right over there, that red handle there. Just next to the lake, makes it easy. Right next door is the outfitter over there, and pizza's around the corner. All right, after cooking in the sun for 12 miles and real sore feet and terrible night's sleep due to those knuckleheads that decided to party till 11, being as obnoxious as possible, and the thought of another 14 miles in open farmland, we made the executive decision to run to a hotel. Luckily, with the Best Western frequent award system, it's still free for me, so got a room with a couple of queen beds here. Just finished a nice cool shower, hot shower, got air conditioning, and there's a couple of restaurants right here. This is in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. It's like 6 or 7 miles from Boiling Springs, so it was a fairly cheap Uber ride. And get back on trail early in the morning. Try to do those 14 miles while it's still reasonably cool out. This 85, 86 degree day was just too much. So, and the feet were barking. So I promised myself that when it made sense to stop on these really bad hot days, I would. So there was a good chance. We stopped at Navarro's. You'll see it called it Anili's in Far Out in Boiling Spring, a pizza place. Navarro just bought it. They'll be changing their name soon, but great guys, good pizza, good sub. I had a nice Italian sub. Bob had a large pizza. It was real good, and a short walk from the ATC management office there, and not far from the trail, maybe a quarter of a mile or so. And just FYI, the guy who owns Navarro also owns that Cafe 101. And sorry for the TV in the background. I just realized it's on, so hopefully you can hear me okay, but time to relax and try to get these feet working a little better for tomorrow's long hike. Stay tuned.